Yeah, I'm gonna start off by saying this, if you don't mind, man. I mean, that's a heck of a basketball game. That's two really good basketball teams. I'm really proud of my team because we played to win. You know, I think a couple weeks ago, that game wouldn't have been that way. And you know, mentally, we were in a different place. We have worked through that, man. We played great last Saturday. We played great today. There's some things obviously we could clean up, and we're gonna talk about and all that. But like, that was a great basketball game, and I fully expected to win it. Fully expected to win it going into the halftime. Fully expected to win it going into that last meeting, and so did the players. And so I'm really proud of them for that. They jumped out to a 9, 10-point lead, whatever. We could have shut down. We didn't, man. We picked it up defensively. These guys played to win. That's how we're going to play every single game from this day from this point forward. And I think we did that tonight. So I'm extremely proud of them. We know the big elephant in the room is, man, that's 3 games now where the free throw line has gotten us beat. We've got to make free throws. I know you would say, Coach, don't talk about that. You got to keep that quiet, whatever. Not at this point, man. We're talking about it. We just talked about it in there. It's nothing I'm not mad at them. But we just got to step up. We got to be mentally tough enough to step up to the line and knock them down because our record is flipped right now if we do that. And so they know that, though. Like I said, I'm not knocking them for it. We just got to do a better job because everything else, man. It's the 3rd game in a row. We win every stat category except for that one. And so we've got to be better from there if we're going to win games.
I don't think you got to be happy. You know, one thing I was impressed with was your guys' offense. I mean, you kind of, for the most part, kind of matched them offensively, at which I don't know if you guys really like getting into a half-court game where it's just, you know, shot for shot or whatever, and but you didn't hurt them. I mean, you didn't get a whole lot of plays off the turnovers. A lot of this was your offense.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, we are a good offensive team. You know, and we went through a funk for a couple weeks where we weren't very good offensively. And some of that I think was confidence. You know, and we've been playing with unbelievable confidence the last 2 games, and we're going to play the exact same way on Saturday. I fully expect us to play that way for the remainder of the season. But in this league, there's no room for error. And so you can play great and lose. And we dug ourselves a hole. We know that. Our goal is to win every game that we can from this day forward and get into Vegas. Because we believe that we get into Vegas, we can win the tournament. We really believe that. So, but we know we've got to win some more to make that happen. But to your question, our offense, I think, you know, we're playing with confidence. We're sharing the ball. We're leading the league in assists. You know, tonight we had 15 assists, 8 turnovers. We're top 10 in the country in turnover margin. We're top 10 in the country, I think, in assists. We're top 10 in the country in turnovers forced. Like, we are playing our basketball. The problem is we just had a little funk where we weren't. And so it feels like, you know, we're not. But ACU basketball's back no matter what that result is tonight. That was 2 really good basketball teams. We just happened to not win the game. But I'm proud of our guys, the way they played offensively, and I'm proud of the way we played defensively. Yeah, we didn't score a ton off of turnovers, but we turned them over 17 times. We took possessions away from them.
No, you did, and you also, I mean, you made them, you know, really eat up a lot of clock. Mm-hmm. And sometimes they didn't even get off the shot. So, I mean, I thought you did a good I thought you did everything you probably wanted to do in the sense that, I mean, it came down to 1 shot. We
thought this game had to be in the low 70s, high 60s to win the game. And at halftime, I'm sitting there thinking, like, guys, this is not the pace, you know. And so we talked about that at halftime. And we called a few more sets in the second half. First half, I was letting them go, we were feeding off their confidence. But the second half, I had to call some sets, and we knew that. That was kind of the game plan. The guys knew that, and I thought they did an unbelievable job of settling in, taking the shots. You know, some of them we veered off of the set, you know, because the guys took what the defense gave them, and that's where we're getting better. And we're playing with, like I said, with confidence. We just talked about it, man. You know, everybody says, oh, at midnight, you know, stop. I told them no. Now, when we walk out of this locker room, we're over it, and we're on to Utah Tech, and that's the attitude we're going to take.
I'm really impressed with the Diva kid. I mean, you've really seen him, you know, grow as a player, and he's really young.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to be a great player in this league one day, and he's showing flashes of it now. You know, he's got to get better defensively. He knows that. We gave him a tall task tonight, putting him on 0 at the start of the game. I thought he did a good job. You know, with his length, he can do a lot of things. It makes up for a lot of errors that he makes defensively. But when he locks in and he's not making so many mistakes, he's going to be even better. But offensively, he's got some tools. We talked yesterday about, you're a good shooter, man. Shoot the ball. And he shot the first 3 he had to look at. He knocked it down. I think they gave him a 3 on that. Yeah, they did. And so, you know, he's great. He's getting better. And Hunter Jack Madden's getting better. You know, he was down on himself a little bit. He got beat middle a couple times a night. That happens, man. It's basketball. But I was really pleased. I thought Hunter came out and shot the ball with confidence tonight. I mean, he was 2 for 4, you know what I mean? But every one was a good look. He didn't force anything. And what people miss on Hunter, they think he's just a great shooter, but he's a really, really good defender. And he does, for his size and everything, he does a great job, man. He's one of our spark plugs defensively. And so we've got a lot of good young talent. We have some experience that I trust, and we're trusting, we're rolling with those guys, and we're trying to play those young guys as we can. And I fully expected to play a couple others tonight because of missing Emmanuel Allen. I thought I would play a couple other guys, but it just rolled. We didn't get in foul trouble. I mean, I know we did, but we really didn't. And so I was able to play those guys more. I thought for sure I was going to have JV in there, who's been unbelievable in practice and doing great things. Just because he's not playing a bunch right now doesn't mean he's not going to be a really good player in this program. I'm excited about him and the Manecki kid, all of them. We're excited about the future of this program, but right now we got to worry about now. And you know, I think we got to make free throws.
What's the deal with Allen?
He rolled his ankle the other day. It wasn't worth risking it today. This was an important game, but like the long haul is more important than his health, and so he understood that. He would have played if I would have let him, but there's no way I was going to let him play tonight. So hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. He plays Saturday or not. It all depends on swelling and all that stuff.
Tonight, Joe Pleasant hit 1,000 ACU career points. Just tell me a little bit about
just career points.
Yeah.
With Wichita, yeah.
With Wichita,
that's okay. Yeah.
But he hit 1,000 career points. Just tell me a little bit about Joe and his legacy.
Yeah, man. And I would tell you this, man. And most of those points are here at ACU. You know what I mean? And so Joe has been, like I said, it's like he never left to me. He's been an unbelievable leader for us as we've returned. We all know, and unfortunately, I mean, that's a good thing, but unfortunately he's remembered for one moment. But he's done so much more than that. And especially this year. His patience this year that he took, he didn't just jump in and start trying to be a leader. He was quiet, he waited his turn, he stepped out, he allowed the guys that had been here last year to lead. And then this second semester, he's really stepped into a role. He had some adversity, man. You know, we haven't been healthy all year, but neither is Grand Canyon, and I mean everybody. That's the game, right? But Joe is just now really getting healthy. But you know, 1,000 points, man, is unbelievable. I hope that one day he's in the Hall of Fame here, along with a lot of his teammates. I think that we've got a handful of guys that have played here the last few years that should be Hall of Famers here one day, and Joe's definitely one of them.
What I like about Joe is the way he plays around the basket. He gets those rebounds and gets those points.
Yeah, he's a physical player, man. He's a physical player, and that's what he does. I think that's the beauty of it. I know you had one. What was your question?
Yeah, you already were talking about forgetting this game, moving on to the next one. What do you think the team needs to focus in on heading into that game on Saturday?
I think just not getting down. We're playing great basketball. We played great basketball tonight. We're playing with confidence, man. And that's what I told them, man. Keep your head up. I'm not going to feel sorry for myself tonight. I've done that too many times already. I'm fired up going home tonight because I know the way we played tonight, even though we lost the game, and we should have won the game. We talked about that too. But we played to win. We didn't play scared. We didn't play not to lose today. And that's the mentality we're going to take. And I know if we do that, man, we're gonna go out there. We got a really good team in Utah Tech Saturday. We need everybody that was here tonight to come back. I appreciate, man, and I should have said at the start in my opening statement that crowd was great. The students were awesome. Our marketing team here has done an unbelievable job working and getting the word out for games. The community of Abilene has been awesome all year. The students, unfortunately, we had a lot of home games when they were gone. They've been great the 2 games that we've had, but we need them to keep coming. Don't let a 2-point loss, man. What they should do is say that was an unbelievable basketball game. That was really fun to watch. I want to do that again on Saturday because we have a really good team in Utah Tech coming here Saturday, and we're going to need all the help that we can get.